Never touch this deadly tree. Hear from a tree that bleeds to a tree that's fruit explodes. These are the most scary and dangerous trees in the world. This tree is literally alive. It's named the Shipworm Tree. Shipworm trees are trees which contain these creatures named shipworms. Shipworms are creepy, worm-like creatures but are technically a form of clam. They burrow into these underwater trees, which is why you should steer clear if you ever see a tree underwater. Any underwater tree could be infested with shipworms. These can burrow out of the trees and into your arms and legs. Shipworm trees have large holes inside them, which is where the shipworms hide. Shipworms eat things very fast. They've been known to consume entire sunken ships, which is why they're known as the termites of the sea. These shipworm trees look very nasty. Shipworm trees are also very dangerous to walk near. As the shipworms make holes, the tree's structural integrity is compromised, which can cause shipworm trees to fall down or break apart. An even more scary tree is this tree that bleeds. This looks like something from a horror movie, but it's a real tree named the bloodwood tree. They are mainly found in southern Africa. When this tree is cut, a red sap oozes out. Amazingly, this works to repair the tree. The sap will soon harden and repair where the tree was cut. In some African countries, the sap from this tree is used as a natural medicine, but bloodwood trees aren't the only bleeding trees. This is the dragon blood tree. They are mainly found in Yemen. Like the bloodwood tree, when cut, dragon blood trees emit a red sap, but the dragon blood tree's sap is very dangerous because of the many chemicals inside the sap. It acts as a stimulant which can cause complications and even your life. An even more deadly tree is this. If you ever see a tree with a red marking on it, run away fast. These are called mancinial trees. These are the most toxic trees in the world. Mancinial trees emit a milky white sap. This sap is so toxic it causes second-degree burns and blisters as soon as it touches your skin. Even if one drop of this sap went in your eye, it will cause you to become blind. If you stand under a mancinial tree during rainfall, then you will lose your life. The rainwater will cause the sap to come off the tree, landing on you and burning your skin as it evaporates. You'll also breathe in deadly vapors, causing serious lung damage and poisoning you. Mancinial trees are so dangerous, people mark them with red paint, but it gets even worse. The mancinial tree's fruit are also designed to kill. Mancinial trees produce a small green fruit known as beach apples. Various tourists have eaten these by mistake. At first they taste nice and sweet, but soon after you'll experience a burning pain in your throat, followed by trouble breathing and in some cases even death. So if you see one of these small green apples lying on a beach, do not pick it up, let alone eat it. But some would say an even more terrifying tree is the ghost tree. The ghost trees of Pakistan are a very creepy sight to see. For some time these trees were unexplained, but people soon realized these ghostly white coverings were actually massive spider webs. When there's flooding, spiders climb up these trees to escape the water because they have nowhere else to go. Thousands of spiders make their webs in these trees, totally covering the trees in these thick webs. Spiders live and breed inside these trees for a long time, laying eggs, meaning thousands of spiders are born inside these trees. In a way, these webs look rather elegant and impressive, but stand underneath a ghost tree and you'll be covered in spiders. In 2012, the city of Karachi, Pakistan was overrun by ghost trees. You may think the locals will be horrified, but they were actually happy. That's because thousands of deadly malaria-carrying mosquitoes got stuck in these trees, meaning that while these ghost trees are scary, they also saved some human lives. On the other hand, a tree that ends human lives is this. This spiky tree is named the Sandbox Tree. Sandbox trees are found in tropical parts of the USA and South America. They can grow up to 100 feet tall and nicknamed the monkey no climb tree. This is because of the sharp spikes all over these trees. These spikes can grow to over an inch and easily pierce human skin. Sandbox trees also emit a very toxic sap. One drop of this is enough to blind you if it goes in your eyes, but its spikes and sap aren't even the most dangerous parts of this tree. Sandbox trees have a fruit which dries up, and when the dried fruits fall off the tree, it explodes. If you think I'm exaggerating, then check this out. As you can see, these fruits explode with a massive force, sending its seeds flying in all directions at speeds of over 150 miles per hour. The seed explosions sound as loud as a gunshot and can cause serious injuries to anyone standing nearby. A tree with an even more deadly fruit is the strychnine tree. Strychnine trees produce a fruit that looks like oranges, but don't be fooled, these fruits contain strychnine, which is a very deadly poison. If you eat one of these fruits, you will experience skeletal muscle contractions, eventually leading you to forming a bridging arc position and getting stuck. This will soon result in asphyxiation, ending your life. The tree is mainly found in India and Southeast Asia. The strychnine tree is even the reason why the bubonic plague never spread to India. When the rats arrived in India, they ate these fruits and passed away before they could spread any plague to humans. For this reason, strychnine trees are still used in rat poisons today, so steer clear of these trees if you ever see one in person. But an even more terrifying tree is the Gimpy. Its name may sound silly, but it's known as the most painful tree in the world. It is found in Australia, the country where everything is out to get you. These trees can grow to 33 feet. But why is it so feared? Well, this tree is covered in tiny needles. These thousands of spikes can easily pierce human skin. These spikes emit a dangerous neurotoxin similar to that of a venomous spider or snake bite. Once this goes into your skin, it causes immense pain. The pain lasts hours and gets worse and worse, reportedly making people want to end their own existence. To make matters worse, these tiny needles get stuck in your skin. They then release their toxins over a long time, sometimes over months or even years. There is no known treatment for this, so it's best to avoid the Gimpy tree if you see it. But this tree has even bigger spikes. It's named the whistling thorn. It can grow to more than 18 feet tall. The whistling thorn has hundreds of pairs of massive spikes. Each of these spikes reach around 3 inches in length, but that's not the scariest part of this tree. You see, the bases of the spikes are actually hollow, and living inside them are fire ants. Fire ants have a symbiotic relationship with these trees. The spikes of the tree protects the ants while the fire ants build their nests inside, protecting the tree from any insects, animals, or humans. A bite from a fire ant and instant pain, as well as skin irritation which can last for days. Fire ants also bite many times, not resting until you leave them alone. The ants create holes in these trees, causing the trees to whistle as the wind blows through the holes. So if you ever hear any scary whistling noises in the African savannah, run away as fast as you can. Now it's time to make your voice heard. Comment below, which of these trees was the most scary to you?